Have you ever had one of those days where you just know something bad's gonna happen? Today turned out to be one of those days. I woke up heading downstairs to have breakfast with my foster family. Halfway down the stairs, though, I got a phone call, and it was from someone I did not expect. Hello?
Wally, where are you?
Dad? I'm at Mr. and Mrs. Wildwood's house. Why?
I want you to find that music teacher and get him to my house right now.
What? Dad, why?
I saw you and that teacher of yours on TV, and I got half a mind to tear that man apart.
What did Birch do?
Never you mind. Just get him here. You understand?
But Dad,
Just do it.
I didn't know what to do. Never mind the fact this is the first time he's contacted me in months. Now he wants me to have Birch go see him and do God knows what to him when he gets there? This was bad. I asked for help from Mr. Wildwood to get me to the studio. I didn't think that biking there and wasting 2 hours was a good idea with Dad this mad. He tried to ask me questions along the way as to why it was so important for me to get there in a hurry, but I couldn't tell him. I was there with my foster family because of Dad's actions already. If I blabbed this, there was no telling what might happen. We arrived at Birch's studio a short time later. After I got out, I told him that I would just have Birch drive me home when I was done. Mr. Wildwood looked at me curiously before driving off. I ran to the door and, out of fear, started banging on it. I did it a couple times before taking a deep breath to calm myself. I then rang the doorbell as I was taught to do normally. When Birch opened the door, I practically dove into his arms.
Whoa, Wally, what's wrong?
This is bad. This is really bad. I didn't mean to. Okay, yeah, I did, but I didn't think that was
Wally, settle down. Tell me what's going on. What's this about your dad?
I got a call from him about half an hour ago. He's been drinking again.
Oh, no.
But that's not all. He said he saw us on the TV yesterday, and now he's angry. He said he wants to see you immediately, and I think he's gonna...
Shh, it's all right. Come on, dry those tears, please, for me.
But Birch, what if he...
I'm really not surprised to hear your dad wants to talk to me, especially if you're saying he saw us on the talk show yesterday. I should have known this would happen sooner or later.
What do you mean?
I am partially responsible for you being in a foster home, Wally, remember? Your father knows that, I'm sure. Seeing us on TV together was probably the breaking point for him. If your father wants to yell at me, it's best to just let him get it out of his system.
But you didn't do anything. I was the one that brought you into that studio.
That doesn't matter right now. Besides, I have a few things I've needed to say to him as well.
You're not going to hurt him, are you?
What? No. But it might be possible to use his chat to find out some information that you and I don't know yet.
Information about what?
I don't know that either, but ever since this all began with you, your father's behavior never sat well with me. He had a wife he clearly loved, and a son he proudly raised for years, and he gave all that up to turn to drinking. I have a feeling there's more to this story than you and I know, and I'm going to find out.
Okay, let's go. I can tell you where to find him.
I'm sorry, Wally, but you can't come with me.
Why not?
Your father's under court order to stay away from you, remember?
But he called me.
Which you already know he's permitted to do. The fact this is the first time he's called you in so long tells me things as well.
But...
Wally, I need you to trust me right now. Do you trust me?
Yeah, I do. More than I trust almost anyone else.
Then trust me when I say it's best you don't come with me. There's no telling what your dad might say or do. Right now, I can't run the risk of you getting hurt physically. You've had enough emotional pain to last a lifetime.
All right. Just promise me you'll come back here safe. Please?
Of course I will. Don't worry. Good God, what mess have I gotten myself into now? First Roger, then Stan, and now Wally's dad. I didn't know how much longer I could keep this up. But I had to help Wally. Somehow. Wally reminded me of his address. It was only the second time I had to go there. It didn't take long to find it. I got out of my car, looking the building over before I slowly approached it. As I did, I heard some rather disheartening music.
You were my heart, you were my soul, and each day with you was as good as gold. Through thick and thin, and all of our ups and downs. What will come of me since you're no longer around? You gave me hope, you gave me joy, you gave me purpose, and our baby boy. You gave me zeal for life, but all of that's come and gone. And I learned my faith was in you all along. Like dying stars, you disappeared. Now I'm less than half a whole, that much is clear. This truth as cold as the northern sky, telling me I have to learn to say goodbye. A shadow of warmth, ghosts of your embrace, they leave me haunted in this empty space. I was a fool for taking for granted our to and fro, and now I'm not prepared to let you go. Like dying stars, you disappeared. Now I'm less than half a whole, that much is clear. After many years where you raised me high, how am I supposed to learn to say goodbye? Now my path is cold and lonely, and I'm far too lost to know which way to go. Why can't you come back and show me? You were always there to show what I don't know, what I've never known. Like dying stars, you disappeared. Now I'm less than half a whole, that much is clear. I've been a shell since the day you died. How can you ask me now to say goodbye? Against all odds, I know I must try, yet I still don't know just how to say goodbye.